Have you ever experienced the embarrassment of buying wrong materials, remembering wrong packaging, and the after-sales supplier refusing to return the goods? Have you often made mistakes due to electronic materials? Today we share some electronic knowledge that needs to be mastered in the purchase of electronic materials, hoping to help you. For the novice electronic component buyer, the quickest way is to use this universal formula for purchasing, according to which you can basically start your work. The first is the brand, and then the model packaging, followed by the batch, which is the year of the product, and the minimum packaging of the components. Can it be invoiced? Payment? Is the product quality original and genuine? As for electronic material procurement, to purchase the right electronic components, it is basically based on the above universal formula. So let's go through it one by one. If you can't remember a video, we'll have a detailed table in the video. The first is brand. You should know at least the brand of materials you purchase is European and American, Japanese and Korean, Taiwan, or Chinese. For the buyer of electronic materials, it is impossible to escape 10 to 20 brands of materials in a BOM sheet. It can be said that most of the mainstream brands of electronic components are indispensable. The following table is the common electronic components brands. If you need friends can save screenshots. There are many kinds of electronic devices. If you encounter a non-electronic professional to engage in electronic material procurement, although it is impossible to deeply understand the working principle of each type of electronic device, at least the following types are known. Common types of components are as follows. IC is an integrated circuit. Basically, IC has MCU, single chip microcomputer, FPGA, memory, various simulators, amplifiers, analog to digital converters, and power ICs. Most of the factory ICs are used in these types. There are many kinds of diodes, such as rectifier diode, voltage regulator diode, Schottky, and so on. These types only need to be roughly understood. For purchasers, the most important thing is to check the parts number and packaging clearly. The transistor is mainly divided into two basic types, NPN type and PNP type. And then there are field effect transistors and bipolar transistors. The next category is resistance and capacitance. Here, we also provide a universal formula for friends to purchase. According to this formula, you will not buy the wrong material. Resistance is brand resistance value, packaging accuracy. Here, one parameter cannot be missing. Less may purchase the wrong material. Capacitors, on the other hand, brand, capacity, voltage, package, accuracy, that's the kind of thing you can't go wrong with. For a buyer who is responsible for purchasing hundreds of categories at a time, it is very difficult to remember the packaging of each electronic component. Here we provide a package table of an electronic component. You can take a screenshot and save it. In the usual, purchasing work can check your own package. The main points to pay attention to here are the conventional foot, the secret foot, the conventional body, the ultra-thin body, the medium body, the wide body, and the narrow body between encapsulation and encapsulation. The literal forms of these packages are similar, but they cannot be used interchangeably, which is very important. The other is the packaging form. Common electronic component. Packaging has disc tape loading, tray loading, tube loading, and so on. The main thing is to see what your component is encapsulated. Different packaging models are different. Many purchasing components will be purchased incorrectly because of the lack of understanding of the naming rules. The naming rules of different brands are different. Here, in order to facilitate and save time, we provide a universal naming rules table, which is used for most electronic components. The parts number is usually composed of 3 modules, the brand series and 1 parameter, as well as temperature, speed, and packaging information. Here, the lead-free packaging form is collectively referred to as packaging information, and the 3 modules form a formula that can parse most chip names. The component batch code is very simple. Basically, the first 2 are its years, and the last 2 are its production cycle. For example, if the year is 2129, then it is the 29th week of 2021. 29 divided by 4 weeks in a month, is the material for July. See you next time. Bye.